The fig is a biological oddity. It's not actually a fruit. It's an inverted flower blossoming inwardly. For 11,000 years, humanity has prized this sticky, sweet treasure. But processing it on an industrial scale is a nightmare. It is sticky, fragile, and prone to hiding dangerous secrets inside its leathery skin. A single moldy fig containing aflatoxin can contaminate an entire shipping container. This invisible enemy could result in $1 million rejection at the border. We are entering the golden factory, where UV lasers meet ancient hand-shaping techniques to turn a perishable flower into a luxury dried sweet. Welcome to the modern fig processing. Here, tons of ancient fruit are refined into nature's candy.
Inside the modern fig factory.
From the dusty, sun-baked orchards of the Mediterranean to the vacuum-sealed perfection on your shelf. This is how it happens. It begins in the ancient orchards of the Mediterranean. These trees are survivors, thriving in hot, dry summers where sugar concentration peaks. You cannot pick a fresh fig for drying. If picked green, the tree bleeds a caustic white latex that burns skin and tastes incredibly bitter. Farmers must wait. The tree naturally cuts off the water supply to the fruit. The fig begins to dry while still hanging in the air.
The time-lapse shows the fig shrinking and changing color on the branch. The stem shrivels.
When it's ready, it falls. The harvest isn't picked. It's collected from the ground after nature has done the hard work.
The fig drops from the tree without being touched. It hits the dry ground with a soft thud.
Workers collect the fallen treasures. At this stage, they look like dusty leather pouches, unappealing and rock hard. They're laid out on hurdles or drying racks. For 3 to 5 days, the Mediterranean sun bakes the remaining moisture out of them. They dry until moisture drops to around 20%. This concentrates the natural sugars, acting as a preservative.
20%. Perfect. These are ready for the factory.
Once dry, they are bagged up. Tons of dusty, shriveled fruit are loaded onto trucks, headed for the golden factory. The journey from the ancient field ends at the modern facility.
Everything seems to be in order.
Here,
You can
science
proceed to the
takes
intake
over
bay.
from nature. The intake is massive. Tons of fruit are dumped into the hopper. They are dusty, hard, and mixed with twigs and leaves. First, the agitator. Vibrating sieves shake out the stones, twigs, and dirt collected from the orchard floor. An aspirator sucks away light debris like leaves and dust. But the figs are still rock hard. They need a bath. They plunge into the salt water scrub. This isn't just tap water. It's a carefully balanced saline solution. Why salt? It balances osmotic pressure. It allows the figs to rehydrate slightly without becoming soggy and acts as a natural preservative.
The arrows show the gentle influx of water.
They tumble in a washing dry. Friction scrubs the skins clean, removing the stubborn field dust. This bath transforms them. They go from rock-hard leather to soft, pliable fruit ready for shaping. A final freshwater rinse removes the surface salt. They emerge glistening clean. To dry them, we don't use heat. A giant centrifuge spins the surface water off, like a salad spinner for tons of fruit. Now soft, they're graded by size. From bag snacking size to jumbo gift box size, every millimeter counts. They are clean and soft. But are they safe? The next room will reveal what the human eye cannot see. We enter the dark room. This is the front line of food safety. Pests love the sugar inside figs. Sometimes, mold grows deep inside where the eye can't see, but it cannot hide from UV light. Aflatoxin, a toxin produced by mold, glows a bright fluorescent green under ultraviolet light. Sensors detect the glow. Robotic air jets blast the contaminated fruit out of the line faster than a human could blink. Human inspectors back up the machines. In this eerie, purple light, they hunt for the faintest glow.
The human eye is the backup system.
Next, X-rays. The machine looks through the skin to find stones, glass, or insect damage that doesn't glow under UV. Laser sorters check for color. Sun-bleached or burnt figs are removed. Only the perfect golden brown hue remains. The reject bin fills up. This waste is destroyed. It's the price of safety.
The reject bin fills up. To the naked eye, they look edible. But the technology has saved the batch from contamination.
A final metal detector ensures no machinery parts have ended up in the fruit. Samples are ground up and chemically tested in the lab. Zero tolerance for toxins is the rule. The batch is cleared. Now the art begins.
The line speeds up. The figs move from the quality control zone to the processing zone. They are safe, clean, clean and ready to be sculpted.
We leave the machines and return to human touch. Warm figs are malleable like clay, and machines can't sculpt them like hands can. This is the Latex style. The worker flattens the fig and tucks the stem in. It's designed to stack perfectly in a box. The garland. Figs are threaded onto raffia strings and tied into wheels. This traditional shape is popular for holiday gifts. The pulled style. The fig is stretched into a pyramid. It's prized for snacking as it's easy to hold. Protobin. The stem and eye are tucked inside. It takes skill, but it protects the delicate parts of the fruit.
By tucking the stem and the eye inward, we create the perfect spherical shape, preserving the fruit's integrity.
Robots are learning. Soft touch grippers can now perform the basic flattening, speeding up the process. They are shingled into trays. The presentation is everything. They must look like identical golden coins. Precision weighing. Each tray must be exactly the promised weight. A bay leaf is added. It provides a natural aroma and a nod to tradition. One last look. The arrangement must be flawless. The art is done. Now, we seal the freshness in. Bulk boxes are filled for bakeries and confectioners. The vibration settles the heavy fruit. Imperfect shapes are diced. These cubes will end up in your morning muesli. Or ground into paste, the sweet filling for cookies and bars.
This dark brown paste is the key ingredient for our famous fig cookies.
Packaging is critical. If air gets in, the sugar crystallizes on the outside, turning the fig white. It's edible but looks bad. Vacuum sealing removes the air. This prevents sugaring and locks in the moisture. Heat seals the deal. The packs are cut apart, airtight and durable. A final pasteurization step ensures no insect eggs survive. It's a thermal safety lock. They are cooled down immediately. We don't want the fruit to cook in the package. Gold labels are applied. These are a luxury item, and the packaging reflects that. Robots pack the retail cartons. A small box holds a kilo of condensed energy.
The pallet
Palletized and
spins.
wrapped. These
Plastic
figs will
wrap
last for
secures
2
the stack.
years without
It's
preservatives.
ready for the world.
They wait in the warehouse, ready to ship. Loaded into containers, they begin their journey across the ocean. From the Mediterranean coast to ports around the world.
Across the vast expanse of the ocean, the golden hour illuminates the arteries.
Finally, it reaches you, a pouch of ancient energy. You break the seal. The aroma of sweet, earthy fruit is released. Tear it open. The golden interior is packed with seeds and natural sugar. Sweet, chewy, and crunchy. It's a nutritional powerhouse. From a bleeding tree to a UV dark room to a hand-shaped luxury item.
The technology and the tradition blend together.
It is perhaps the oldest processed food in history, updated for the 21st century. If you enjoyed this sweet journey, smash that like button and subscribe for our next trip inside the food industry.